Okay, so I started the stream 2 hours earlier because I need to get this done and over with. But since it's not 5 p.m. yet, uh, just enjoy me play Cities Skylines, okay? Okay. Now let's play Dreamcast. One thing I don't like about this game is that if you want to, once you load your memory card, you have to press the start button manually. Oh, let's play. I'm not really good at this game, so I might not be playing for long. We're going to choose normal and standard game mode. But look at the graphics. It's so amazing. Oh yeah, full disclosure, I'm using a S-video input. And I tried getting the same adapter, but although the form factor is the same, what's different is actually the chipset, so this chipset just works at the interlacing. Oh my god. God. In this game, your shield has dark particles are flying towards you. If you're using the dark shield, you'll be defended. But if you're using the white shield and you get hit with dark particles, you're going to lose a ship. That's why this game is hard. And I am aware that this game did come out on the Nintendo Switch. However, I didn't buy a Switch version because I just got a PS2 Slim from Japan. It's the 9000 series, so I cannot like really use oh, I lost the ship again. So I can't use Streaming Boot. Oh, we're at the first boss fight. I will be using continues because I want to get as far in the game as possible. Although my score will be affected. To avoid the dark particles and defeat the boss at the same time. So hard. I'm not using the joystick, I'm using the D-pad. Well, I lost 2 lives in like within seconds. This game is not easy. Got blown off again. my last credit. Yeah, I didn't do good. This is very hard, so... I might play the Switch version someday. I lost all my... We'll meet again someday soon. But there's a practice mode, so if you want to get some practice in, you could do it. So I'm just going to do chapter 1, easy. Which was set to free play mode, but it won't save your scores. I just have to update some information on Twitch. Okay, I'll continue. I'm ready for the real thing. Come on, I died within the first part of the stage. This game is pretty unforgiving. Okay, so that's enough of this game. So that means I'll have to save everything onto the memory card or VMU. So right now I'm saving. Oh wait, we already saved. Because of the mil CD export, as I mentioned on my last stream, you can actually play backup games or you could play homebrew. So we're gonna start some homebrew right now. Oh wait, so the homebrew I'm going to play is Sturmwind. So please wait while I get the game set up. You just saw that this game was not made by Sega. That's a custom bootloader, because in games like Sega Rally 2, they used a second logo like Microsoft Windows CE, but those games will run worse than the Sega native APK.
Red Spot Games.
Alright, let's start. We're going to play normal mode first. So, I'm going to play World 1-1. So something about this game is, even though it's 839 megabytes, this has less than 80 minutes of CD audio, because there's an extension for image burn that thinks that this game is less than 80 minutes of music, but in reality this is a Dreamcast game. More information could be found somewhere else on YouTube. I can't mention the channel right now. Actually I can, it's actually known as Technology Connections. Because they did say that 80 minutes does not correspond with 700 megabytes. I'm actually much better at this game. I hate the one. It could just it could just go bad at any time. Okay, I'm continuing voice commentary because my Dreamcast flooded just keeps thinking it's opening. I mean, even though it's clearly closed. So I'd have to take the console apart, or I had to sell it on eBay. I'm tired of doing this over and over again. So I'll play arcade mode now. Oh, you might wonder why the whole screen is not being used. Well, this game was developed in Germany, which uses PAL. NTSC countries include the US, Canada, Mexico, Japan, and South Korea. But the thing is, the DVD regions just make no sense. Like, for example, Region 1 would be US and Canada. I totally understand it because just technical standards are the same in both countries. But Region 2 makes no sense. All of the countries use PAL or just other video standard called CCAM, except Japan. So basically Europe, the Middle East, and Japan use the same region code. Even though Europe and the Middle East are predominantly PAL regions. And don't forget South Africa as being PAL in Region 2 as well. Just makes no sense. Geographically and in terms of standards. I think the DVD form only just did that to discriminate against, to like screw over our American customers. But European customers can just play Japanese DVDs without having to hack or import stuff. But then we have the Blu-rays, which are super expensive. I mean, at least we have streaming services and piracy now, which is actually much better than the DVD region lockout that everybody's forcing on us. Okay, so I got game over. You cannot continue in this game. So after I played both modes, we're going to finish the stream off with one more game, plus a surprise at the end. This game is going to be Sakura Wars because that game is getting a remake for, well, not a remake, but it's going to get a reboot for the PlayStation 4. So at this point, I'm probably just going to record the gameplay, but I'll have a version without commentary up in the coming days. However, that means that I'll have to use the inferior adapter and it'll be ripped straight out of a DVD recording, so I better get it set up right now. Alright, so that's my other adapter. And now I'll have to just set up my DVD player. Okay, so now we're ready to start up my Japanese Dreamcast. At least it doesn't have the same lead problem as my American Dreamcast. It was actually in much better condition than my American Dreamcast, so... Oh, I have to set the clock again. So today in Japan would be the 19th at 6:26. I hate daylight savings time.
Red Company!
I'll actually give you a little bit of background about this game. So this game is called Sakura Wars. It takes place in the Taisho period, which which is between 1912 and 1926. And so basically, a naval lieutenant from the Japanese Navy, Ogami Ichiro, got transferred over to the Imperial Soul Force, the Final Division, of course, and he was surprised that Shinguji Sakura and the others actually took him to like a theater, but it's actually a base for the Soul Force. So I really love the theme song though. So yeah. So we're gonna load the game now. Okay. I'll give you some background too. Shinguji Sakura was born in... she's from Sendai, which is about 1.5 hours north of Tokyo nowadays, thanks to the Tohoku Shinkansen, but this trip might have taken much longer back then. It is nighttime. And he was doing some stuff on his bed, of course. I mean, I'll have a translation out for the first part soon, so... 12... PM or AM. Actually, it's 12 AM right now, so... Who's knocking at the door at this time? Like this late? Yeah, Ogami, it's Sakura, but... Sakura? Wait a minute. Okay, come in. At this time, at this late in the night? So, I am really kanji illiterate, so it's probably my bad for not understanding a lot of kanji. So, Ogami is basically asking why Sakura came over at midnight. So... It's something about seeing him at night or something. And... hold on. I'm not sure if Yoneda told Sakura to go to his room at night, but the thing is, Yoneda is the general for the Imperial Soul Force, so... And she didn't want to pressure him. How sweet. So I'll just accept the quest, the first one. I made Sakura happier. So Sakura's going with him too? That's definitely my reaction. So, what you're basically doing is you have to go downstairs and meet up with Yoneda. So, but Iris interrupts you. Iris is from France, by the way. So she stayed up really late because her teddy bear, Jean-Paul. I'll type out the spelling right now. Okay, so, she said that she, something about, she thought it was going to come back, but it didn't, so, she's scared. And she said don't worry because, actually, they're gonna look for it tomorrow, but as you'll see later, it's gonna be sooner. So, yeah. You have to talk to Yoneda. I mean, in part 1, he was drinking liquor in front of Ogami when he was reporting for duty. That is actually pretty, he will not be forgiving him for the sake incident. And he thought he was in a dream or something. Okay, actually he's not in there right now. So, let's try going in here. Maybe it probably won't be in here. I'll probably check the powder room or the clothes room. Yeah. Actually, it's not here, so it should be in the powder room. Oh, we found it. So we have to grab this. Yeah, we had to return it to Iris right now. Now, my parents are doing the dishes outside right now, so I had to lower the volume. So let's go back to Iris's room. And we'll open up the door. So we gave Jean-Paul back to Iris. And it is very important. A very important friend to Iris. And about the Oni-chan stuff and Ogami. When I translated it, it was about Sunny or something. And look at the... She says thank you very much. Yeah. Good night. Yeah. She really did have anxiety over it, so... Sakura got happier too, so... Oh, what? I ran out of time. This is actually what happens when you, when you're not, like, doing anything. Okay, so it's the next day at the Grand Imperial Theater. The graphics aren't... Compared to the Saturn version, this has richer audio and also slightly better illustrations because the Sega Saturn is not a really powerful system. Well, it was powerful, but it's not that Alright, so it's time for the surprise that you've all been waiting for. The surprise that is hidden inside a Cracker Jack. So they're practicing some dance, traditional Japanese dance, say. So, and they tell them to focus and stuff, and so I'll tell you what happens after the cutscene.
ですわ。そやでお下品で。さあ、もう一度初めから行くわよ。ごめん遊ばせ。このガキ、さくらさん、口で言ってわからない人はこうよ。
So I told him to stop fighting. So if I was going to subtitle this line, Ogami would say, "You two, this ain't no place for fighting." And they get, and then Ogami gets slapped in the middle of the fight because he tried to intervene. So Sakura apologized to Ogami. Well, at least you get a reward for that. And it says if you're gonna fight on stage, you got a better GTFO. And you need teamwork because if you fight, you're getting nowhere in life. I mean, more information is going to be on my Twitter because something really important has been going on in the last, like, 2.5 years. Maybe longer. So you also make Iris happy in the process, and Maria Tachibana. Sakura apologizes again. So, there is something going on right now in Tokyo. This game takes place in Tokyo in the 1923 or 24, and they're having another romantic moment. So Sakura's about to vent to Ogami. So before so she's talking about that time before Ogami came to the Imperial Assault Force and how she was it was kind of emotional actually. And I would probably read the script or translate it myself, so yeah. And she was captain of it, but she was and she, yeah, it's just kind of emotional. My controller actually has a crack in it because I dropped it. What an epic fail. But that's what you expect from like 20-year-old plastic. And it's a love confession or something, so I better be on guard. I love the music too. Oh, wait. There's something happening in Ueno Park right now. And to get to Ueno Park from Narita Airport, it's only 40 minutes by Cities Skylines or train. And to anybody who lives in... Oh, I actually heard the PS2 version was more revealing than this one. So they all assembled and... they're about to fight in these mechas called Kobu. So... yeah. I'll turn down the volume again. So, the Kobu are actually stored underground, which is pretty cool. And... so... they all sworn to do their best. I'm not sure if I put in the right input source, but if I recorded nothing, then it's just going to be a waste. So I'm probably going to create another save file at this point. Yeah, this game does take place in Tokyo, in Ueno Park as well. I've actually been to the area, and I met a friendly family from Hong Kong because someone dropped a bag and I gave it back to them. I mean, unfortunately, it's not the right time to go Hong Kong right now. So if you have plans to go Hong Kong soon, I suggest you cancel it for your own safety. And these are the Kobu. Pretty neat stuff, right? These are soldiers, and they have a lot of power. But they operate off of steam because in the 1920s, steam-powered stuff was still relevant around the world, especially Japan because they were behind the West in terms of train technology. Now if you look at Japan, they're ahead of the rest of the world. With the exception of China, which just copies stuff. More information about that on my Twitter. So... they're about to go out. So... alright. So they're heading out now. cool cutscene. It's so cool. I mean, damn, look at those coordinates. If they had technology like that back in 1924, it would have been amazing. Oh, and something important. Mexico's 200th birthday will be in 2 years. So, if you're planning on going to Mexico in 2 years, you chose the right time. Canada had their 150th birthday 2 years ago, and the US will have its 150th actually in Canada, but America will have its 250th birthday in 7 years, which should be a time when you should visit. Well, that's the end of my stream. Thanks for watching. Well, before I go, I'll try to see if I can create another save file. I was able to make a save file, so thanks for watching. Also, if you want to check out my Trails of Cold Steel 3 demo preview, please check out my channel. This is Lucas Notch. I'm out.